Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff is.
Catfish Brown will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Brown.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Kyle Blanks would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Kyle Blanks will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. On 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So striding in, number 8, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI.
Catfish Brown digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Catfish Brown.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting,
Tom Noonan steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Catfish Brown will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Catfish Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
That misses. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors. At the plate, Catfish Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
0-1 count and the pitch.
No ball,
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Kyle Blanks will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the... Russell Franklin steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ryan Major strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Chopped weakly to the left, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6. Eldon Griffin will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's out.
To second for one.
He's good.
Throws short, hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Catfish Brown digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Brown.
A little
0-1's
tardy
down.
there. No balls and a strike. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
Bermudez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
First baseman.
Striding in to start the 9th, Max Bergeron. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that.
Max Bergeron will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
Oh, love it. Oh, what a heck of a play right there. And this dive isn't just for show. He's at full extension as he gloves this thing, and he'll wind up
Eldon Griffin will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. A pause and the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Catfish Brown will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And, you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so. Draper
is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on. Derek Eames will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
To short. Brown is right there. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. With a moment now, here's a look at the River Cats on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got? At the plate, Max Bergeron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded to short. Brown scoops it up. On to the first baseman, Blanks. 2 gone now.
The batter, first baseman.
In now, Tom Noonan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Brown over to his left. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run out. Striding into the box, Vance Hernandez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
To short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Ratto earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Brown has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom. Into the box now, Catfish Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brown.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And for you folks watching at home, might not be a bad idea to go put a pot of coffee on, because this one might take all night. We haven't finished 3 innings yet, and already 9 runs have crossed the plate.
Kyle Blanks in now, hopped out in his first trip. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, a double play.
When you're trying to turn a double play, you've got to be quick. So this ball never even.
Derek Eames will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Blanks, but it's too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, you could have put the first.
Eldon Griffin heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. To short, hit hard. Brown fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Center fielder number 7, Garrett.
Max Bergeron steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to short. Brown takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 12-2. Catfish Brown will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Liner towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right. Catfish Brown gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Brown.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Kyle Blanks will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been. Cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, you still got a chance.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Fresno leads this one. Todd Ratto digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome. And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. You can't even count that high.
Max Bergeron strides in, grounded out his last time through. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Brown is there for it. One away.
The batter.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Salt Lake Bees and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Stepping in, Catfish Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brown.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first-inning steal of second base.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. 1 out and a runner on second base. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Catfish Brown is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this lead off.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well. And here's a situation where, heck.
Alex Guerrero stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
1-2 delivery. Runner goes for second to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tom Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes on 0-2. Taken high and deep to right. Maldonado looks up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
This is a classic.
Catfish Brown gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Catfish Brown.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Catfish Brown gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Ball 1, no strike.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. That evens it up 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Hey. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Full count. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a move over to first. And he'll get back in standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Full count, here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Alex Guerrero will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Fox is in pursuit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's 5-2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly,
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Salt Lake Bees and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who stands out to you? Dana Pike will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. In now, Catfish Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Batting third, the shortstop, Catfish Brown.
Launches a fastball right there for strike 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around though.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Alex Guerrero steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far. They can scratch another run across right here.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And this is something that you're going to see a little more often when you've got a ground ball pitcher out there. A lot of managers like to start their runners to keep out of the double play situation, and that roll of the dice works out nicely here.
And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the run.
Tom Diaz will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Jet Bandy will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Now the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Sacramento leads this one. Catfish Brown gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lined hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Into the box now, Alex Guerrero. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fox moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The River Cats lead it 5-0. Juan Maldonado stands in for the first time. Swinging the line hard towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So unfortunately, he'll be forced to leave the game here with an apparent head injury. And we're hoping, of course, it's nothing too serious, but it's usually not good when it's above the neck. Hanser Alberto is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Hanser Alberto.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.